Welcome to a declutter session with me as I close up the year. There's so much I'm not using, I'm not needing, and I hope I realize what it is because decluttering is really hard due to emotional attachment to a lot of the stuff I own, and I hope I make the right decisions.
Look at me go. So I decided to start with the easiest yet most confusing section, my makeup products. I've been using this for a really long time. I think it dates way back to 2022 when I used to buy makeup actively, and then there's a period when I stopped using them, and then I came back to them most recently because of my career. So I want to do something different with makeup, and I'm thinking, yeah, a lot of what I have right now is not serving me in the way I would want it to. So I'm going to have two piles. One that is gonna be the pile that I keep, and the other one is going to be the donation pile. I didn't know what I wanted to keep because some of these I bought at a really high price and I never really got to using them. So I had to try them out on my face like right now. And spoiler alert, you're gonna be seeing me in a few minutes looking like a clown. Okay. So I was already bored. When I decided to, entertain myself a bit. Tried music, nothing. Then I decided to watch a TV show and I landed on a Vampire Diaries episode on Netflix. Watched it for a bit, then landed on Young, Famous and African. And let me tell you, this show it's just crazy mad. I can't imagine myself being in a group of friends who like literally every single day rumors just there's no confidentiality, there's no privacy, people just bumping into each other's business. Oh goodness, reality TV just makes me happy. And the way Fantana confronted Zari and kept calling Zari a fake-ass bitch. Oh god, I swear I'm not used to that, guys. I'm really I'm not a swearer. Okay, I mean that girl was fine, and to confront the boss lady, how big is her ego? Oh, oh. So it was crazy. It really entertained me in a way, and I was just so happy at how Zari just presented herself, calm, cool, collected. Yeah, that show is just one messed up reality show. And come to think of it, it's really the only reality show I've ever paid attention to. I'm hoping to start enjoying these TV shows and reality shows to learn more about acting and script writing. the reason why I've been having so much trouble with decluttering is because it's such a repetitive routine, a repetitive task that just makes my mind feel like it's bored. So in the previous pile, I was able to separate my highlighters and pens from all the other crap that I used to store them with. I also found my favorite glasses. These ones I just challenged myself to buy, even though I don't use them as much as I should be. It was kind of something I wanted to do this year for my styling, for myself, and it was just a really good thing. So something I learned from Tamcore, she's a vlogger and also a YouTuber. She did a 75 hard challenge. These types of challenges where you do something to take yourself out of your comfort zone. You either do a morning routine, read a book, drink water, don't take alcohol, eat a balanced diet for 75 days hard, of course, including exercise. And you would think like such a thing is a good thing for people like us who want to improve ourselves constantly and want to show up as our best self. But then she explained why she stopped the challenge after 1 month. The thing is, sometimes you win the battle, but never the war. And looking at how this challenge was taking her, it was depriving her of sleep, it was depriving her of a normal life, because usually she's someone who's a busy person, she has meetings, and literally this thing was killing her. So she just decided to stop. And I think the lesson I derived from this is that everyone has their own unique way of showing up. And especially as the new year comes, I really hope that we all figure out ways in which we can show up for ourselves without it looking like it's a universal role. The way we can show up for our goals without it looking like this is how you're supposed to show up. You're supposed to wake up at 5. You're supposed to do this. I mean, everyone has their own way of showing up. As long as you're doing something, to get yourself out of your current version, I feel like it doesn't have to be that hard, as long as you're trying to get out of there and it suits your routine, it suits your personality, it suits your lifestyle. There isn't anything wrong with doing it your way. Yeah. So let's keep on decluttering. Currently looking forward to straightening out my bed and sorting out my clothes. I'm done with the baby clutter. Ooh, now it's time for the grown-up stuff. This is where the job is.
That's all we have to do. Hatch this egg. No, you are not gonna hatch that egg.
Oh, by the way, my next show has been my favorite one for years, and you are never gonna guess what it is. Henry Danger, welcome back, kids.
Incubator, GoPro, please listen to me.
A tripod, a video light.
Tripod light. I'm saying things.
And a grilled chicken salad.
Got it. And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eat the salad.
Okay, I'll be back as quick as I can with all the stuff. Wait, can we talk about... Hyper, about that egg, will you listen to me?
Sure.
Thank you. See, you guys don't know where that egg came from, or even what kind of egg it is, so I feel like we should respect nature and just kind of let things happen the way I see you leaving the room. It all just kind of happened.
My dad was an irresponsible scientist.
I wanted an after-school job.
And by accident, he made me indestructible.
I went to this crazy store.
A really
Interesting guy.
I'm gonna blow your mind. Now I protect the good citizens of Swellview, who call me...
And he turned out to be...
You know him.
Captain Man!
That's right, Henry. In time, I realized that being a superhero is a lot to handle.
He wanted some help.
I needed a
sidekick.
I interrupt.
Pledge to never, ever tell anyone.
That I'm Captain Man's secret sidekick.
And
It is
it's
done.
that.
Now we blow bubbles.
And fight crime.
Feels good.
At this point, I'll be sorting out my clothes next as I figure out the keep and discard pile. I am so not looking forward to this. Tummy time. I'm really hungry at this point. I need a snack. Yeah, don't judge the size of the snack. It's just a snack.
Hi. So, welcome back to the final. I think this is the second half of my decluttering session. I've just had a meal, a snack. I've just had a snack, and I think I'm ready to do this. Yeah, I need to sort out my clothes, dresses aside, and then also need to figure out the situation with my wardrobe. It's a bit crowded. I can see the difference already after the little work I've done. You can see a difference. There's a bit of space and just serenity. So yeah, I hope I finish this before the end of today because I need to plan for my week. Done. I've done all of my clothes. I've rearranged them. The ones that are supposed to go for donations are right there. I'll show them to you. So right now I need a shower. I think decluttering is not as easy as we make it seem to be, or it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and it requires a lot of focus, a lot of, it's some bit of self-love that I've been struggling with. But then I also realized that at the end of the week, if I'm not organized, then it just seeps into my other areas. Productivity is down. It's kind of like my life is now crowded, starting from home. So I feel like my room is a bit better. There's a lot of space. Whew. I've noted down, as you've seen me, I've been noting down. I've noted down most of the things that I'm supposed to be replacing, things that are, some of the things I've donated actually are very, very sentimental to me, but I feel like I've not been using them for the longest time possible. So if they can be useful to someone else, why not let them go? And this is just also a process where I am choosing to trust God. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm choosing to trust God that making room for the new, the old has to go. It's the end of the year. I really haven't made a lot of progress in my fashion category. I really do want to learn how to dress, how to style. I want to change my colors. So I'm gonna show you the whole thing as it has come out. But yeah, this is it. I'm looking forward to my shower. Whew, I'm exhausted. I'm kind of nervous to show the final look. I think I feel lighter. I feel like I'm ready for the week. But I'm kind of just nervous to show you the final look. My bedroom is really not that of an aesthetic, but I kind of love my space. I love where I dream. I love where I spend most of my time at. I love the room that makes me happy most of the time. So I'm gonna reveal the final look after decluttering. I don't know if you saw it before, but I'm going to try to include it during the editing. Whew. This is it.
So this is a shared wardrobe, and here is my space. Up here I have belts, I have scarves, shirts, and a few jackets I've remained with. I'm looking forward to restocking and accessorizing with more scarves this coming year. I also want minimal colors, so I may be doing more of blacks, whites, greens, maroons, and browns. The middle shelf has my cute tops, body lotions and perfumes and all that stuff. And at the bottom, I mostly keep stuff I rarely use. So ignore my small library by the bedside. This is something else I need to declutter entirely. The bed is done. It looks cozy, and there's my vision board. I love the look, the final look. Finally, the suitcases, and those are my donation clothes in the sack.
I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good. All the plans you made for me to be your missus. All the stacks that you just spent on me,
So guess what? I just opened my Spotify Wrapped for 2024 and I got this song there. I think I was listening to it back in January or in Feb. I listened to this song on repeat so much and I don't know why I liked it. One thing I realized about music is that the music you listen to kind of lets you know where your head is at. look at your playlists. Look at your January up to March up to April playlist. Like, you can literally tell where your head was at if you are having struggles. Like for me, I think in Feb my playlist is full of gospel music, because that was when like I was starting the year and I really wanted to connect to God. I really wanted to just, you know how the beginning of the year usually is. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I just got home from work and I realized my decluttering vlog was not complete because of the fact that the final video, the closing act, when I was recording it, the camera kind of slid and it didn't capture me well, so I thought I should redo. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I want to let you know why I decided to declutter first of all. So when I began the vlog, I told you that it's because I had a lot of things and I didn't know where to put them. But it's also just because of the fact that I want a fresh start, and this is Christmas season. It kind of just screams new year, it kind of screams new seasons, new things. And I'm not doing this because of New Year resolutions. No, I'm doing this because okay, speaking of which, let's put a side note to that. Speaking of New Year resolutions, I made mine when the year began, but I wasn't able to follow through practically. So when June reached, I kind of panicked because I felt like the year was halfway gone and I have not accomplished anything. So I went to draw a vision board afresh. I think you've seen it somewhere in one of the videos I've been doing. So that was my vision board, and on my vision board, June was January, so right now I'm in June. So this is like my 6th month. So I'll be moving to the 3rd quarter as people begin their 1st quarter. How cool is it? So this decluttering process was part of just re-strategizing myself to get myself back in the mode, because few things have been changing in my life, especially my work, my career. I moved careers, and so it's been really stressful, hectic time to adapt. So I've not been able to focus on my other goals, like the morning routine, like reading frequently. I'm actually spending so much time on the road. So I decided, yeah, maybe this is where the problem is. I've not even been cleaning up as I should, and it kind of just brought so much confusion, which led me to think, maybe starting by cleaning my bedroom could be the solution. And I think I'm glad. Just look at this. I have space, I have calmness, I can finally read if I want to. I finally have things in order, and I think I would encourage someone to just declutter, no matter, even if you haven't achieved any 2024 year goals. I think the best thing you could do is just to declutter. Let the old go and bring in the new. It was difficult, actually. It was difficult. The purple jumpsuit you saw me with, I gave them away to a friend of mine, and I saw her wear it. Gave me goosebumps, and at the same time I wanted to take it back, but then I also remembered why I'm doing this, and I was just like, God, I'm giving this away with blessings, even though it hurts so much, but I'm hoping I get 2 better, 3 better, 4 better next year. So another reason I'm doing this, number 2, is because I really just want to change my outfits, my looks. That was also part of my vision board, and I want to go with something that makes me feel more present in the person I am right now. I want to go for outfits that make me feel like I'm embodying my highest self, and it makes me also just feel like, yeah, it's time for a new season, a new me. That's the whole point of the channel, actually, becoming your best self, becoming your 2.0 version, and I think it's a good start for me. I'm proud of myself for that. So right now I'm doing my skincare. I think I've forgotten part of the notes I took about
I've remembered. Sorry, I've remembered. The tools that I've used to make this decluttering session successful. Number one has been taking notes. You saw me writing down a lot of stuff, so taking those notes helps me now to analyze what I need to replace, what I need to pray for, what I need to buy, things that are not bought overnight or things that I can't buy overnight at this point. They're just things I'm gonna pray about, and I'm going to ask the universe to help me acquire them in 2025. Basically, music. It was also a session for me to just have some me time, listening to music, listening to silly comedies that make me laugh, dancing, just goofing around and being myself. It was a means of reconnecting with myself, so it was a really good session. Whew, what else? That's it. So thank you so much for spending this whole time with me. I think it's about 30 minutes of your time with me. I appreciate you, and kudos for wanting to become a better you. Kudos for clicking on this video, and congratulations if you have decided to take on the journey to become a better you. Then welcome to the club. We are going to do this over and over again in 2025 in each and every sector of our lives. So I'm so excited for the journey. Until next time.